Welcome back to Patch Notice. I'm your host, Jacky. Last night, Valve dropped an update for CS2. Now, this update came with a few weird bugs that were introduced. So let's get into those at the top of the docket. The boosting changes. When this patch was initially released, Valve tried to fix the common complaint that professional players have had about boosting on top of your teammate, causing inaccuracy and weird movement. Valve attempted to fix it, but their first iteration unfortunately completely broke boosting, making it so that you would float on top of your teammate when jumping on top of their heads, as you can see here from the initial release of the patch. This made it quite possible to do some very silly, goofy, cheeky even, boosts across all of Counter-Strike 2, where you could take peaks that obviously aren't intentional, float in midair on your teammate, and come up with some probably less than ideal solutions to gameplay. Now keep in mind, Valve have already realized this bug and came in with a hotfix to address the issue and resolve it. The bigger piece of the puzzle being that Valve initially released this update to resolve the bug with boosting that's been around for a very long time. So this is a huge win. Much like this guy, I've got my eagle eye on the community though, and I've seen that everyone's been propagating a rumor that jumping accuracy was overhauled and bugged off the back of the hotfix that was introduced to resolve the problems with boosting. Here's some footage of before tonight's update. As you can see, when you hit the apex of your jump at the top of the arc and begin to fall down, you are 100% accurate whilst jumping. I think this has always been the case, as I've tried it on previous versions of CS2 and been rolling back through older builds for testing, and it seems to work exactly the same as it does now, after tonight's hotfix. So generally it feels like the community consensus that a new jump bug was introduced isn't actually the case, and it's already been something that's been doable inside of CS2. More attention was just drawn on it due to the changes to do with boosting and people trying out jump bugs. I also saw a lot of people saying that jumping accuracy itself had been modified within tonight's update. Some people think it's easier, so here's a quick test of before and after. As you can see, jumping accuracy and boosting accuracy appears to be one-to-one pre and post patch in all regards. So the top and bottom of it is, Valve introduced a funny bug, fixed the funny bug, and have now completely resolved the bigger problem, which was bugged boosting. So all of your professional woes have been answered, community. Let's get into the more casual changes then. Firstly, casual game modes now give you XP based on any kill you get per round, making it easier to level up for newer players that enjoy casual game modes. Pretty cool. There's also a new command for community servers to control the real sets of changing maps, and in public games, it's now far harder for you to join, change the map halfway through from a vote, and annoy everyone. It has to be within the first minute in arms race, or within the first round of casual. Dead players can also no longer pick up weapons, which appears to be a specific bug fix for dead players grabbing the bomb when perishing and making it impossible to get it back. There's also been a couple of UI updates, just some spring cleaning. You can see on screen here, it's more focusing on readability on the overall mini menu that pops up when dealing damage, getting kills. It also includes your teammates' names now showing out when you're in spawn. Pretty cool. Alongside that and the UI changes, they fixed the bug where the buy menu would overlay the team select screen if you did both of them in unison. It will now force close the buy menu. Lastly, just some map changes, none of them to the core maps in the professional pool, both of them focusing on the community maps that were added a couple updates ago. You can see on screen here the patch notes for each respective maps. Up first, it's Mills. They close some small gaps, fix visibility issues, tweak collisions so you can't self-boost out, and remove the 5-man boost. Shout out to cat food there. Over on Assembly, it's a little bit smaller, improved clipping and upped light map resolution. So two nice small changes to keep the community maps in line with their regular updates that go out on the community workshop. But that's it for your patch notice. A bit of a crazy one on the 9th of August, so I hope this has made it digestible. I'll see you back out there.